Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you my 2015 favorites. I know this video is kind of late since we're already in the middle of January, but better late than never, right? So I'm not gonna do this in any particular order. I'm not gonna do like primer, foundation, bronzer, stuff like that. I'm just gonna show you my favorite stuff, I guess, just randomly. And this video is probably gonna be really long since I have a ton of favorites, because like 2015 was kind of the year of makeup for me. That's when I started like going out of my comfort zone and exploring more with makeup and stuff like that. So I have a lot of favorites because I tried a lot of stuff this year. So, well, not this year, last year. Okay, so let's start off with skincare, and the first thing I have here is this mask from the Body Shop. It's called Drops of Youth Bouncy Sleeping Mask, and this you apply before you go to bed, like a decent amount of it on your face, and when you wake up you're feeling refreshed and hydrated and your skin is just like baby smooth and it's just wonderful. I love this mask. This saved my skin. Literally, my skin was like peeling and was just disgusting, and this just kind of helped it. So yeah, I love this mask so much. Like, whew. Yeah, when you do this, it doesn't even fall out, see? It's kind of, I don't know, the texture is so weird, but I love it. Okay, so the next thing I have here is this serum by VICHY. It's called Aqualia Thermal Serum, and this is so amazing. It's so hydrating, and it's just, I don't know, when you put it on, it just kind of goes right into the skin. I don't know why I did this, but it just kind of absorbs it right away, and it's just a wonderful serum. And I've gone through like 3 bottles now because it goes so fast, and I wish they just made a bigger bottle, and it's kind of expensive too, so, but it's worth it because it really does make a difference. And I don't know, I just love this. And for everyone who's dry, like really dry, and just kind of when you start peeling and just that kind of dry, I recommend this because this is wonderful. Okay, so last skincare item is this moisturizer. It's by CLINIQUE, and it's the Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. And it's just kind of like a cream gel. And I've also gone through like 3 of these as well because it's so amazing, and I keep repurchasing it. I don't know, just the consistency is just so creamy, and it's just so wonderful, and it feels so good on my skin, and it's the best. Okay, that was all of my skincare stuff. Let's head to makeup. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you some primers. I have this MAC Prep+Prime Natural Radiance in the color Radiant Yellow. This is a primer. It's kind of like a moisturizer. You just kind of apply this, and it just absorbs into the skin, and it makes you feel hydrated. And I don't know if it keeps the makeup on longer, but it just kind of helps me keep my skin hydrated, I guess. And I don't know, it just also makes my makeup glide on smoothly, and it just looks wonderful. And yeah, and seriously, it's not that expensive either, because like this bottle, I've had this for like, what, 7 months now? More than that, 9 months, and I haven't gone through it. I've used it like basically every day, because I use it also when I'm not wearing makeup, because it just kind of gives that nice glow. So it's, I don't know, it just lasts me forever, and I will probably purchase it again when it's empty, but I don't know, it just seems like there's still a lot left. So okay, so the next primer I have here is this Glow Maximizer by DIOR, and this seriously makes my skin look so glowy and radiant. And I'm wearing it right now actually, and I have a super matte foundation over it. It's the what is it called? The L'Oreal Infallible Foundation, and it's pretty matte. So I had this underneath because I don't like the matte. I don't like my face looking matte. So I had this underneath, and it just looks so beautiful. And you can see it doesn't look like I'm wearing a matte foundation. It looks like I'm wearing a glowy foundation. So I don't know, I really love this. It makes my skin look so pretty, but if you wear this without makeup, just this primer, no, it just looks like you're wearing sparkles. So I wouldn't recommend wearing this alone without makeup. Yeah, but it's a really wonderful primer. And then this is not really a primer, but you can use it as a primer, or you can use it to mix it in with your foundation, or just wear it over your foundation. It's the Strobe Cream by MAC, and it's just like a really glowy, it's like a liquid highlighter. Like, I would say it is, but it's not that intense, but it's beautiful. If I could get something out of it. Like the packaging I don't like because it's so stiff and you can have to press really hard to get anything out. I usually mix it in with my foundation because it gives like this really beautiful glow. But you can also just dab it on your cheekbones or your nose, bridge of your nose, or just like, yeah. Or you can use this as a primer also. So it's just a wonderful product because you can use it however you want to use it. Okay, so I know I said I'm not going in any particular order, but I kinda am. So now over to foundation. This is the Fit Me Foundation by Maybelline, and it's just, like, it's so cheap. Like, it's from the drugstore. But, I don't know, it just looks like a high-end product to me. Like, I know, it's just so amazing. It's dewy and it's beautiful and it's hydrating, so I don't have to use a ton of moisturizer before I put this on. And I don't know, I just love this foundation, and I'm in the color 120. It's just a wonderful foundation. It's not full coverage, but it's kind of a medium to light coverage, and that's what I like. Because when I go to work or stuff like that, I like to have just something light on my skin. I don't like to be cake face at work, so I love this foundation. So the next foundation I have is the Perfection Lumiere foundation by Chanel. And this, I actually purchased it, I think I purchased it in the beginning of 2015, but I didn't like it then. Like, I thought it just looked weird because I used a brush to apply it with, but then I used a beauty blender to apply it with, and then it just looks so pretty, and now it's my favorite. It's not dewy, but it's not matte. It's just like this perfect in-between thing. So yeah, I love this foundation. It's so lightweight. It just doesn't feel heavy, and I don't know, also it doesn't dry me out, so that's a plus. And I'm in the color 30 beige. Yeah, I don't have a lot more to say about it. It's full coverage, it's beautiful, and yeah. Okay, so now over to brows. I have two brow products, and everyone can guess what this is. This is the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown. I've gone through, well, I haven't gone through one actually. I had one and then I gave it away to my friend, and then I purchased a new one, and I also have another one just in case, but I just feel like I'm never running out of it because you can just dab your brush in once and it's gonna like do your whole brow with just that one dab. Well, the only thing is that it kind of dries out quickly, and it kind of gets harder to work with, but it's still worth it because it's so amazing. So yeah. Okay, so the other brow product I have is the MAC Fluidline in the color Dipdown, and this is also amazing. It's just a dark brown color, and it's the one I'm wearing on my brows right now, and it's just so easy to work with, and it's super forgiving, so if you mess up, it's not gonna mess up everything. You can just wipe it away. So I think it's wonderful, and I think I've used it more than the ANASTASIA one, because I don't know, it's just so easy to work with, and it's so creamy, and this one is kind of, it dries out so fast, and this one I've had for 6 months and it hasn't dried out. So I don't know, I love both of these actually. So okay, so now over to eyeliner. I have two. This is by the BALM. It's called Schwing, and this is a liquid eyeliner, and it looks like this, and it's super black and it dries matte. And and it's got a really nice applicator. It's pointy and it's just perfect for applying that wing, because you can get the really sharp, what is it called? Just a sharp wing, I guess. But first when I got it, I didn't like it because I thought it was really hard to work with, and when I tried to apply it, I just kind of got it everywhere and it just didn't look good. So I just put it on a shelf and forgot about it. But then again, I tried it out more and I figured out, it's actually pretty good. So now I use this all the time and I love it. It's so easy. You just you don't even need a brush. You just, and then you're done. So yeah, I really like this. It dries matte and it's super black, so perfect. So the other eyeliner I have is by ZOEVA, and it's a cream eyeliner, not a gel. And I thought it was pretty weird because the consistency is so creamy. It's not a gel, so it's, I don't know, it's a cream, and it's so weird, but it's so easy to work with, and it applies so quickly and perfectly, and it's a wonderful product, and it's so cheap. I'm not sure how much I pay for it, but it's under $10, so perfection. Okay, then I have eyelashes, and one of my favorites I am wearing right now. They are by LOTUS lashes, and they are in the number, what are they? 504, I think. These are the ones. They are so pretty. So my other favorite is these, also by LOTUS lashes. These are the 410s, and they are so pretty. They're so fluttery, and they just look so pretty, and you get these perfect doll eyes when you wear them. Just perfection. These are like, these two are the only ones I wear right now. They're so easy to apply and they last forever. Like, I got them 3 months ago, I think, and I still wear these same pairs. Like, they last for so long. And then I have my Demi Wispies by Ardell. You probably already knew that this was coming because these are the perfect everyday lashes. They are so natural and they're so pretty and wispy, and they're so pretty. I love these. So, and they're super easy to apply because they have this invisible band. While these have like a thicker band, so they're kind of harder to apply. So these are perfect lashes if you're a beginner to lashes and you don't really know how to apply them. And yeah, these are just gonna be really easy to apply. You don't even need to trim these unless you have like really, really small eyes. So these are perfect. Okay, so I had to mention this. This is my beauty blender, and I have like 3 of them, but I can't find them. This is the only one I could find. I use them all the time, like for everything. I use mine for applying like the base primer on my eyelids, primer on my face, foundation, concealer, and all that to blend. I just love my beauty blender. Before, I was kind of scared to use sponges because I thought they would just suck up my makeup, but they don't because you have to wet it first. So it just, I don't know, it's just perfect, and it applies my makeup perfectly. I freaking look airbrushed when I apply my makeup with this. It's perfection. And then, since I already mentioned my beauty blender, I can mention brushes as well. You probably know what my favorite brushes are, but if you didn't, it's the ZOEVA brushes. I bought like a freaking huge pack of these, like 25 brushes. It was kind of expensive to buy like all of them, but you can buy them separately, and they are pretty affordable. They're not that expensive for the quality, and like the quality is amazing. Like, these are so good, and I don't even know why they're so cheap. Like, these could easily be like high-end brushes. They are amazing, and they're a lot better than Real Techniques brushes. They are also more expensive, the Real Techniques brushes. I think so. And I don't even like the Real Techniques brushes after I purchased these, because these are freaking amazing. I love them. And I also had to mention this. This is the MAC Prep+Prime Fix Plus, and this is just amazing. If you don't have this, you need it right now. Go online and order it, or go to your nearest MAC counter and buy it, not order it, buy it. Because this is amazing, and I think every girl needs this. Because it's just so, I don't even know what to say about it. It's amazing, and I use this before I apply my makeup and after, and also during, because it just, my skin just drinks it and it hydrates my skin. I don't get dry during the day, and yeah, it just, and when you're wearing a lot of powder on your face, it kind of just absorbs it into the skin and it looks more skin-like, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's an amazing product, and I also use this when I apply metallic eyeshadows, pigments, because you can just spray this on your brush and apply your eyeshadow. It's gonna bring out the pigments in it. So yeah, I love this. It's you need this. So yeah, this is one of my top favorites in 2015 because it's just an amazing spray. It's, I don't know, it's super good. Let's talk about bronzer. I have two. I have the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I have the GUERLAIN Terracotta Light bronzer. Let's talk about this one first. This, I've had like, what, 4 of these because they break so freaking easily, and it breaks my heart every single time because it's so pretty. I know a lot of people think that bronzer is for contouring, but this one you wouldn't contour with this. You just use this to bronze up your face, to like get some glow and some warmth to your face. So that's what I use it for, and it's, I don't know, it just makes me look like a freaking sun goddess. It's beautiful. And then I have my Hoola bronzer. You probably already knew that this was coming. It's probably the only thing I use for contouring right now. So yeah, it's kind of like this neutral shade. It's not too cool, it's not too warm, it's just neutral, and I love this powder. It's so easy to work with, and if you get too much you can just like blend it out, and if you get too little you can just build it up. So it's just an amazing powder, and it smells good, and I love the packaging. It's like, I don't know, I just like it. Okay, so for highlighter, these are my favorites. This is my first favorite. I don't use it that much now because I have the other one that I like a bit more. But this was my favorite for half of 2015. And this is the Merit Luminizer from the BALM. It's a highlighter, and it's freaking amazing too. Like, it doesn't smell anything though. It's just a pretty highlight. It's kind of a light champagne color, champagne color. And it's, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. And then I have Soft and Gentle by MAC. This is my favorite right now, and it has been for the last couple of months. And it's so beautiful. It's so, like the name does it justice. It is soft and it's gentle. And it's just so pretty. It's also, it's kind of like, they're kind of a lot like, this one is a bit darker, but it's amazing. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can. And it's just, it gives me this pretty glow without being too sparkly and too glittery, and it's just, I am not regretting purchasing this because this is so freaking beautiful. Okay, so let's do eyeshadow palettes. I have 2 smaller ones. Okay, let's do this first one. This is the Carly Bible eyeshadow palette, and I love this palette, and you can probably tell that I've been using it a lot. Okay, so it has 4 highlighter shades. I like to use them as eyeshadows, but you can use them as highlighters. And there's also 10 eyeshadows that are pretty neutral and warm, and they're so pretty, and there's mattes and there's shimmers, and just absorb its beautifulness. It's amazing. Like, Carly Bible did such a good job on these, and I'm so impressed because it's $12 I think, and the quality is similar to a high-end product. It's amazing. And then I have this palette, Meet Matte Nude palette. These are all matte shades, and they're so big too, and I love it. And this palette is just so amazing. There's warm tones and there's cool tones. Like, this palette would suit everyone. And I love matte eyeshadows, so I had to have this palette. It's so beautiful, and it's got all of the eyeshadows that you need. It's got like a light transition shade. It's got a deep brown, light brown, gray, white. Yeah, just, it's amazing, and you need this if you don't have this. Okay, so over to the other eyeshadows. Makeup Geek. Need I say more? Nope. They are beautiful, and everyone mentions these in their favorites, so I had to do it. But I didn't actually get all of these in 2015. I actually only had five eyeshadows in 2015 that were Makeup Geek, and it was this one. It's called In This Spotlight, and it's just a beautiful champagne peachy color. I just love this. I can actually swatch it for you, and this one is foiled, so it's really metallic and beautiful. Can you see that? It's beautiful. And then I had Last Dance, which is like a purpley shade. Can you swatch this one as well? See that? Well, it doesn't look really purple right here. It kind of looks brown, but it is like a deep brownish purple. It is kind of brown. And then I had Cosmopolitan, which is a beautiful kind of an orange shade. It's so beautiful. Like, look at that. Yes, beautiful. And then I had this one, which is Taupe Notch. It's like a lighter brown with some shimmer in it. Like, you can see it right there. It's kind of a grayish brown. Then I had the Shimma, which is like just like a, it kind of reminds me of the Mary Luminizer, just a lot more pigmented. See right there. It's perfect to apply like in the inner part of my eye. It's beautiful also. And that was the eyeshadows that I loved in 2015, but now I love all of these because I got these in just like the beginning of January, and that's the only eyeshadows that I use now. They are so pigmented, they're so wonderful, so creamy, and they blend like a freaking dream. So that was the eyeshadow palettes, but I do have another palette, the Contour Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know a lot of people do not like this palette, but honestly, I love it. You can probably tell. I hit pan on this one. I love to use this for my under eyes, like to set my concealer under my eyes. And I also love this for contouring. The other ones I don't use that much, but these two are the main colors that I use, and I just love them. I think they look beautiful, and I think they blend very nicely, and you don't get too much product on your face. And I don't know why people say they're not that good, because like, you don't get any fallout. They're just, I don't know, I think they're amazing. And I don't understand why people hate on this palette, because it is really good. Okay, so now I have a blush. This is the Coralista blush by Benefit, and it's just like this beautiful peach blush. It's got kind of a bit of shimmer in it, and it's just so beautiful, and it's gonna be perfect for spring and summer, and I just can't wait to use it then. But this was my most used blush in 2015. I used it all the time, and it's just so natural, and it's so pretty. I feel like I say this all the time, so beautiful, so pretty, but these are my favorites, and of course I think they're beautiful and pretty and all that jazz. So okay, so for mascara, I have been loving the Bourjois Volume Glamour Ultra Curl Mascara in Black Curl, and this is so good. Like, and the only reason why I haven't been showing you this in my tutorials is because you can't purchase this in Norway, and I ran out of this like a couple of months ago. and it sucks so much because I really want this mascara and I think it's the best thing ever. And like seriously, if you're ever in a country that do sell bourgeois, you need to purchase like 10 of these because they're so amazing. They don't clump, they just make your lashes super long and glamorous, and it's so beautiful. It's just an amazing mascara, and I think it's the best drugstore mascara that I have ever tried, and also not only drugstore, the best mascara ever. High-end drugstore, whatever. And if you do know like an online web shop that do sell these and do ship to Norway, please let me know because I need this mascara. It's so good. Okay, so when it comes to concealer, I did try out a bunch of concealers in 2015, but this one was the one that stood out to me. This is the Select Moisture Cover Concealer by MAC, and it's so hydrating underneath my eyes, and it covers up dark circles perfectly, and it's just amazing. It's the best concealer that I've tried, and it's a lot better than the MAC Pro Longwear. That one is a bit too heavy for me and too drying, and I don't like it that much. And also the Naked Skin Concealer. I know a lot of people rave about it and it's in everyone's 2015 favorites, but I just don't get it. It's good, but it's not this. This one is good. This one is perfect. I have two lip creams by NYX. I think these are amazing. These are a lot better than any liquid lipsticks that I've tried. Well, technically they're not liquid lipsticks, they're lip creams, but they're not drying and they smell so good. Okay, let's see if I can swatch them for you. This one is Athens, and it looks like this. It's just a peachy nude color, which is beautiful. And this one is Sao Paulo. This one is kind of bright, but it's beautiful, and they feel so amazing on the lips. They're kind of velvety, and I don't know, they're just so soft on my lips. Well, they're called soft matte lip creams, so, but yeah, these are by NYX, so they're not expensive, they're drugstore, and they're so worth your penny. I think they're a lot better than any liquid lipsticks that I've tried. I'm not a big fan of liquid lipsticks because they dry out my lips completely, but these are amazing. So now over to lipstick. I have 3 MAC lipsticks. The first one I'm going to be talking about is Brave. It's just a really nice pink, nude, pinky shade, I guess. And it's beautiful, like this one. It's so gorgeous. And then I also have Myth, which is a really light, peachy nude, like a bit of pink in it too, I guess. And it's that one. It's just beautiful. It's like the perfect nude, light nude, I guess. When I first purchased Myth, I was tan because it was in the middle of the summer. When I applied it, it just looked chalky and it looked disgusting, and I was like, what the heck did I just buy? It was not cute, and I didn't use it as much after that, but then again I started using it after a couple of months, and now it is my favorite lipstick. And then I have Whirl, and also this is probably in everyone's favorites because it's just a beautiful matte lipstick. And I'm wearing it right now actually, so I'm not sure why I'm swatching it, but this is the one. And it's just so beautiful. Look how pretty it is. I can't get over it. It's just beautiful, and it's the perfect lipstick, I guess. And then I have 3 lip liners also by MAC. I have Oak, which is the perfect, like for everything, the perfect lip liner. Even if you're not wearing lipstick, it's just perfect for like contouring your lips and all that. It's right there, and it's just perfect to have underneath your lip gloss, or with Myth. I like to use it with the Myth lipstick that I just showed you. Then I have Soar, which is a more pink, and it's right there. And this one looks beautiful with the Brave lipstick. Then I have Spice. This one is the one that I've been using the most. And it's right there. It's just, I don't know, it's the perfect lip liner. I use it with this one because they're basically the same color, and I can also use this with Velvet Teddy. It's perfect for Velvet Teddy because it kind of darkens it up a bit, and then it's perfect with Taupe, I think. Is it Taupe? Yeah, it's perfect with the Taupe lipstick by MAC too. So yeah, these are my favorite lip pencils by MAC. And then I have a lip gloss. This is by Clarins. It's the Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector, and this one is in the color 01, but I also have it in 01, 02, and 07 or 06. Yeah, but I have a lot of these and I love them. They are so good and they feel so good on the lips, and they smell like cake. Just, I don't know, if you don't have this, also you need it. Oh, it's so good, and I have this in my purse all the time. That's why I can't find the 3 others that I have, because they disappear all the time on me and I just can't find them because I use them all the time and I put them away and then I can't find where I put them, and it's just so annoying, but they're good. Okay, so that was actually it for my favorites. Let me know what your favorites for 2015 were. I would love to know, and if you do have recommendations for me for what products I need to try out in 2016, let me know in the comments below. I am dying to try new products. I love trying out new products, so yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye guys!